I just wanted flowers. He forgot it was Valentine's Day weekend. I flew 1,000 miles. He took me drinking with his buddies, tried to get in a bar flight, and I cried myself to sleep. He blew all his money on alcohol. I just wanted his time and attention. I just wanted flowers. I just wanted him to care. I don't know what to do anymore, I feel used for my money and stability, I am not happy anymore. How did you decide? What finally happened to change your mind or open your eyes? Did you make it work or finally demand effort? I'm in my early 20s and I have no one to ask how a healthy relationship should work. You obviously know the answer here. You're asking for confirmation of it. I'll confirm, dump him. You flew 1,000 miles to see a dude that took you out with his buddies instead of planning a date, didn't have money for anything, and almost got in a bar fight. What would be the purpose of continuing with this man? You're not obligated to stay in a relationship when you're not happy. This is not a healthy relationship and deep down you know this. Move on and learn from this. Walk away, it will be better for you and your mental health. Have some damn self-respect for yourself and leave the trash in the dump. When you initially made your plans to travel to see him, was it specifically for Valentine's weekend? If so, not sure how he could have forgotten. Only you can determine what type of relationship you want. It certainly seems that he put no effort into making plans with just you and you have every right to be disappointed and upset. Is this typical behavior for him? Time to be done. This lack of effort and outright immaturity on his part is pathetic. Flowers is the least he could do, but he definitely should have done more. Been in a long-distance relationship in college where I was flying 2,000 miles every couple of weeks to see him. I wasted time, energy, and missed out on so many experiences all to have him disappear on the weekends and cheat on me. I wish I would have had someone tell me it's not worth it, you're young, there's better ones out there. Move on. Keep the saying, if he wants to, he will, in mind because the minute I realized that it was easy to determine what guy deserved my time. How long have you two been together? I'm not going to harp on his alcohol issues because we're not going to diagnose a stranger over the internet. But I will say that a guy who includes his boys after you flew 1,000 miles on Valentine's is not ready for anything even in the ballpark of a serious relationship. He finds being alone with you not as fun as having his posse around and you want someone who will do anything to be alone with you. Some of the best relationship advice I have ever gotten. 1. Would you want to spend the rest of your life with this person exactly the way they are right now? Because you can never expect people to change. 2. Do not ignore the warning signs. 3. If a friend came to you and was experiencing the same things you are, what would your advice be to them? R. Female dating strategy and R. Exnacontact. Hug. When you're the one putting in all the effort, the relationship is dead. I'm so sorry that you weren't valued for your time and effort, but it's time for you to find someone who will appreciate you for what you are. Once you break up, note how I'm not even going to pretend you're going to stay with him. Please take some time to treat yourself to the things you deserve, and that you were deprived of while you were with him. In addition to the lovely advice here, I just want to say as a fellow early 20s girl to another, you deserve so much more, and it's okay to want more. Use your own love for others as a model for how others should love you. You flew 1,000 miles to see someone because you care about them deeply. Your partner should want to do the exact same for you. You're worthy of being loved in the way that you love others and I hope you remember that. Guy sounds like a joke of a human male with no manners or idea of how to treat you or anybody else. Leave him, go someone else, there will be someone better out there for you. I'd be mad about that if I drove 10 minutes, let alone fly 1,000 miles. Dump him and buy yourself some flowers. Next. He couldn't even appreciate the fact you flew 1,000 miles to be with him on Valentine's. To that I say, dump his ungrateful selfish ass. You have to decide what you want in a boyfriend and then don't settle for anything less. You're just getting started, you have plenty of time. Take your time, be picky, and don't give up. There are some great guys out there, and you just have to keep looking. And remember that sometimes the best looking, coolest guys don't make the best partners. I saw this copypasta the other day. Verbatim. Don't be like me and spend your 20s on douchebags. Leave, you deserve better. I think he doesn't deserve to get dumped. What he deserves is to get ghosted. Please do that instead. Block him. Make him think about it. A healthy relationship is someone loving you with all they have. It doesn't look the same with each person. A real partner would have appreciated you coming to them and would have shown you the works. They would have definitely gotten you flowers. If he won't do that for you, then find someone that will, honey. You deserve that. Break up with this douche and buy yourself the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. You've earned it. This isn't good. I could write out a whole thing about how he treated you was horrible and things that he should have done, but I bet many other commentators have already done that. What I am here to say is that if you aren't happy and you don't know what to do anymore, then that's a clear sign that you need to break up. Don't be afraid to break up or anything, you said it yourself, you're in your early 20s. Know that you have plenty of time to meet people and meet the right person for you, but that won't happen if you won't leave this. And #X200B. You deserve better than this. You'll feel it when it's time to end the relationship. You'll feel that frustration feeling, sadness, etc. etc. You're not being yourself anymore. Those are the signs. You'll start feeling more taken for granted and unappreciated. I'm not sure how long you guys have been together, but sometimes it can be just a miscommunication. I'd say talk to him, hear what he's got to say, then you can see and decide for yourself whether he didn't wanna put the effort in or if it's something else. Definitely end the relationship if you no longer feel appreciated. Good luck. The moment he causes you pain and doesn't care and doesn't work to fix the issue, is the moment you decide. He's horrible and you deserve so much better. It's over, but you will find someone so much better, while he can finally have his bar fights, alone. Honey, if I may. I was in a similar situation, my ex-boyfriend never gave me what I needed. The relationship became toxic and unfulfilling. I already knew that I was unhappy for a few months but tried to make it work. I tried to ask him for more effort but it was always "I'm so stressed because of work." It was already over for some time but I officially decided to end it on New Year's Eve. He didn't tell me he was going to a hotel with family and tried to gaslight me into believing he did tell me, I just didn't listen. Bottom line is, if you're not feeling fulfilled in a relationship, there's only so much you can take before breaking down completely. If you've tried talking to him and nothing changes, then you need to do what's best for you and leave him. Sending love your way, smiling face. You are a person with feelings, not an object to sit at his side. You deserve someone who loves and respects you and your time. You deserve someone who will put in just as much effort as you, not any less. Do not settle for shitty men who think drinking all day is a date, you deserve so much better. Have some hugs. Get those standards up, my friend. You deserve it. Haven't you heard there's a pandemic on and no one should be flying anywhere? Well, I can tell you one thing. You are not in a healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship you provide for each other's needs. You respect each other. You are also in tune with each other. If you're not happy, it's time to move on. It's not your job to change him. He should be mature enough to not spend all his money on booze. That doesn't bode well for a lasting, loving, long-term relationship. I'm afraid it's time to cut your losses and end it. Decide to end things because you feel used and uncared for. He doesn't match your energy in the relationship, or really as a person. It seems like you want different things. He wants to hang out with his friends. I made things work by letting go of the relationship and learning that relationships are about matching energy. Focusing my efforts into someone who will try equally as hard as me. Also, if a guy sets the bar low from the get-go, he's not really going to raise it. Oh babe, sad face, you deserve better. Leave. There is no excuse for being a dick like that. Find someone who makes you feel loved every day or be on your own and make yourself feel loved every day. But don't waste your time on this dude. I believe that some part of you needs to know that you are nor a failure. You dated, he isn't mature or responsible, so lesson learned. Keep saying next to yourself when your mind wanders back to this relationship. Move on. Get counseling. Look for the red flags, if any, in your next dating relationship. I bet you'll be able to spot them more quickly. Finally, this is really about you and what you think you deserve. You deserve better. So next. Honey, you flew 1,000 miles to see him and he showed no signs that he cared. Leave him, you deserve better than that. You're in your early 20s, you're still young, don't worry about being with someone right now, worry about living your life and enjoying it. Everything will fall into place soon enough. You already know, love. It's time to move on. So what are you getting out of this relationship? What does he bring to the table? When you feel used, it is done. If you don't want to marry him and many more years of this, break up. It's that simple. He won't change for you. It's not your job to teach him he needs to change for himself, either. A great love is out there for you. It's not with this guy. Well, young lady, you need to let him know how you feel. It is called communication. I really don't think he forgot. And if he laughs it off, this may seem harsh, but you should move on because this shows that it didn't matter to him. Good luck. Sounds like a shitty BF. You deserve better. Dump him. Effort should be implied. Never settle. Be done with that. You deserve better. I wouldn't waste another day with this guy. People seem to have got it, but also, he doesn't love you, not truly. Love is just as much a choice as a feeling. So chose to move on through the hurt until you can choose not to love him anymore. You're clearly not being treated as you deserve in your relationship. You're also very young, but that doesn't mean you should stay with someone who treats you like crap. Leave him, you'll find someone who will treat you right and love you. You might not know how a healthy relationship works, but you do know how an unhealthy one does. Talk to him. Sis, time to let that man go. Why is the bar so low for men? You deserve way better. Cultivate the things you want in your life like a kind and caring partner.